I too sick, man, I gonna need a medic. Obviously a fly, LV on my belly. Don't be the kind, that I'm my pocket heavy. Have money on my brain, keep talk what you're saying. Talk out with the code that I serve, not the lane. Ice on my neck that shine like a chain. Now that money, man, I know what you're saying. Bitcoin hot, I'm study stocks. I want all the hood, I'm a not that up. I'm flying like this, now I don't need a gas. I'm up on the line, anywhere up on the map.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we're going to be looking at my 4 trades on the NASDAQ 100 today. So say it was a bad day. I made 4 trades. All of them were losers actually, so I have to like really reduce the risk now. But we're only down $200 on the account, $10,000 account, so it's about 194. And the first trade, so this was it wasn't a pretty day. And then I didn't follow my rule here. Looking at this, I should have followed my rule, because typically when I'm knocked out of a position within a few hours, that's when I know the day won't go well or the day isn't really trending. Because you can actually see I'm knocked out within an hour here, and then I got knocked out within 2 hours. The first one was a bigger loss, so I guess that kind of stimulated me and made me want to overtrade. So the first one was a loss of 35. The second one was a loss of 13. And then the third was a loss of 24. But let's just get into mapping it, and I'll map it out like how someone that reached out to me wanted to explain it. They said it would show my positions a little bit more, a little bit better. So you can see today I just had all bullish positions. So you can see on the one candle I entered here, and I have the long position one here. Let's find the one candle now. So this is where I entered bullish, and I can actually put the entry price here and actually take the stop loss price here. I can quickly do that. Boom. Was this? Yes, for a long position. So what's my entry? 16,814. So this was my entry. You can see that the price hit me out at, let's see how quick. Price knocked me out within the next candle. I had a stop loss here at 16,797. So that's actually where price hit me out. So even if I had set a bigger stop loss, yes, I could have hit some profits for sure, but I would have to risk about the same amount to hit that profit. And it's only one candle actually went up and did that. So that's how I got knocked out for 35.6 on the second candle over. That's what actually hit me out. So let's move on to the next trade. So we're looking at this trade now. And this one I entered on the same candle, but it was a different size. So I entered on the 3 minutes after the one candle. So I had an entry at 16,809, 16,809.54, and then I got stopped out. You'll see it within the 3 minutes. Let's just put where the stop loss was within the 3 hours. If you put where the stop loss was, you'll see that I got knocked out. I entered here 1, 2, 3, and that was the third candle for a loss of 1368. This is actually not bad. Thank you, I think is Ajani, for showing me this. It's not bad at all for showing the trade. So let's make it actually a little more in depth. So my stop, let's put the stop in red, and then the target in like a deeper green, because that's where my trade bias was to the upside. Okay. And then you can see my stop there, more red there. Nice. Okay. So I entered here on the 1 hour candle. Might have to make this a little bit more opaque. little bit more transparent. Okay. Okay. So I entered here and got stopped out on the 3-hour candle. That was a loss of 1368, right? The next one I entered on the 2-hour candle at 16802. $16,802.29, and then I got stopped out at 16,790 at on the 3 candle as well. So it looks like this one was one that I doubled down on. So I got stopped out double at the same time. This one was on the 3 hour as well. So I entered this one on the 2 candle. So right about there. Let's actually zoom in. Let's zoom in. So I entered on this candle around here. And then I got stopped out on which candle? The 3 candle, which is this one. So as soon as price came down here, I was stopped out. The next candle that I entered was a loss of 29.66. And I entered to the upside on the 3-hour candle. I got stopped out around 6 hours later. So I opened at 16,794. And then I got stopped out 7 hours later. So this one actually was allowed to run. I was in profits until this morning. But then when the market opened, I just really got stopped out. And I was actually up around $51. So I could have taken that. But I think because I was expecting that to happen, I ended up losing it all. Ended up at a loss of 29.66. And the market traded very range bound today. Like you can see it's here. But people were able to catch that depending on your trading style. Mine just wasn't making sense of that. So on the 3-hour candle, I entered at 16,794, and then I got stopped out on the 9 candle as price came down here to 16,780. You can see price came all the way down here, tapped me out, and then came back up. But I would have gotten stopped out regardless if I had held it through. So that's basically what happened today. A lot of trades. You can see the account is kind of taking a dive down now, but it's just next week we're going to see how the market trades. It's funny that all the Bitcoin ETFs came out and Bitcoin sold off about what, $6,000 from yesterday since the ETFs has come out. I'm wondering, do the ETFs buy Bitcoin? Is it not going to be them holding it? Like, what is going on? But you can see the market has came really crashing down since then, and let's see what happens. Also, the NASDAQ 100. What can we look for next week? We should actually look at that. So we're looking at the daily. Very interesting, huh? These 2 weeks have been completely nothing. These last 2 days have been completely nothing, but we're still kind of bullish. And then on the weekly, we're selling off. And then on the weekly, we're still in a sell kind of. But we had that was a big bullish week, regardless of how we closed. So next week, maybe look for more buys. Just thinking about how the week can turn unless we get one of these choppy weeks. And on the monthly, we're still bullish. Wow. This is looking very bullish if we're looking monthly bullish. Wow. I wonder if we could find like a weekly support or something. Is this the weekly support? Is this the weekly? But this is too big. This is a weekly support. It's kind of rejecting here. I don't know. On the daily, we're still kind of bullish, but these candles don't look so good. Like, these are some ugly candles. Look at these. What do you typically see when you get something like those? I think you get sell-offs. Still hard to tell. You can't predict it. Okay, because even look at this. This, you got 3 of those before a bullish movement. But this week would have been bullish. This week would have been bearish. Hard to tell what's happening this week, next week to come. Looking for it to just at least get back to the highs and then clear it and go further. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot to go into. I wish you could show me your predictions on what you think next week is going to be like. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.